You know, I was very moved by what Amos said, and I want to say that I am very proud that my family and I are partners with Amos and his principles. He's one of the most principled men I've ever worked with in my life. Not that I haven't worked with a lot of principled people. However, when you listen to what his rationale is about the media industry here in Israel, it becomes emotional and gives you a very warm feeling. But I want to say that our friend Zam Chaval recited about what the IMW is all about. It might just as well have been our mission statement at Israel Hayom. Your mission statement is our mission statement. How did it all come about? It came about because over the last 20 some odd years, since I've been coming 1 million times a year, at least, and since I met my wife Miriam, I come to Israel, and we together now have hundreds of friends, and something seemed strange to me. And that was that their political views didn't seem to jive with reality. And trying to find out what their political views were, or their views of the world, where did they get them? How come they were so off base from reality? And I came to realize that they got their information from the newspapers, the Ma'ariv and Yediot particularly, and it just wasn't on the same page with reality. So one of the things that I've come to learn, and I'm not up here to dump on anybody, I just want to echo the philosophy of the IMW, because that is exactly the philosophy of Israel Hayom. My family and I take great pride in being the first newspaper. I can't say the first, I could say that in the current environment, beside Haaretz, that we are maintaining a very high level of professionalism. The owners don't tell the editors what to do and how to write articles. Believe me, I have a tough enough time getting them to follow my business strategy, and I don't know how I can get them to write articles, and I'm not a good writer. I'm a good storyteller, I think, but I don't want to tell anybody what to write, how to write. For those of you who know me, you know that my political leanings are far to the right. At least on a scale of 1 to 10, at least a 6. Attila the Hun was too liberal for me, so we couldn't establish a relationship, at least a political one. And I had to bite my tongue, and I said to Amos at the beginning, Amos, we have to make it fair and balanced. I honestly called up Murdoch's office and Fox News, and I said to them, I want to use your phrase, fair and balanced. Is that okay with you? And through a friend of a friend, we got to Mr. Murdoch, and Murdoch said, yes, you could use the phrase. So fair and balanced is what Israel Hayom is trying to be. I think it was Yuval Steinitz that said something about Noni Moses, and there was somebody who said something about Noni Moses, Amos. And I found out that not only are they off base and not in touch with reality, they clearly follow the carrot and the stick approach. You can get something nice if you act nice, or you get beat up if you don't act nice. Now, what does act nice mean? Give me what I want, do what I tell you, purely in a dictatorial way. Somebody said that the Adelson family has nothing to gain except that which is in our heart. I am not Israeli. The uniform that I wore in the military, unfortunately, was not an Israeli uniform. It was an American uniform, although my wife was in the IDF, and one of my daughters was in the IDF, and my two little boys, our two little boys, one of whom will be bar mitzvah tomorrow. Hopefully he'll come back. Thank you. Hopefully he'll come back. His hobby is shooting, and he'll come back and be a sniper for the IDF. I'm getting orders. Ma nishtana halayla hazeh? Why should this hour be any different than all the other hours? The one thing I want to say, we have nothing, all the suggestions that Israel Hayom is Bibiton are false. All of the propaganda that says, see, he's not writing, Israel Hayom is not writing bad things about Sarah, so therefore it's pro-Bibi. Of course, under that theory, nobody has a right to be heard fairly and balanced. Under that theory. We don't believe in that theory. What we want to do is to continue this very high level, this high standard of journalism. We, by the way, just for anybody's interest, we're not looking for a casino in Israel. So we're looking for nothing. I don't want a speeding ticket fixed. I don't want to get a parking ticket fixed. I don't want a special diplomatic parking set of license plates so I could park anywhere, and on and on. All we care about is being good Zionists, being good citizens of Israel, because even though I'm not Israeli born, Israel is in my heart. I might say that all of my children, my five children, four of my five children are all Israeli. And I guess the one who's being bar mitzvahed will volunteer to be a sniper. He's a gun freak. Either that or he'll fly their Predators. He likes the remote control airplane flying. I want to thank the IMW for the honor given to Amos tonight. It's a pleasure to be Amos's partner. I have a lot of respect for him and what his philosophy in life is and in journalism is. And it's too bad we didn't know each other 10 years ago. We would have had a mission statement at that time, and we would have started Israel Hayom then. But I want to say Israel Hayom is here today. It'll be here tomorrow, and it'll be here always. Thank you.